Clean my beard, Doug. Unrealistic trading expectations. Rampant, and it's not, if you have unrealistic trading expectations, it's not your fault because you've been given these unrealistic trading expectations by fake gurus who want to sell you a course and are trying to convince you something is possible that's not really, or people just flexing and trying to like think there's insane shortcuts. And honestly there are, and I'm going to come back to that. And honestly, I do sell a course. I'm not here to sell it to you today. We'll come back to that too. How all these things can be true at the same time. But one of the popular analogies that I think it's good and I'm going to add to it, is this idea traders have where they think they're just going to come into this incredibly competitive field and make money right away. Where people you don't see, I'm going to be a surgeon and I'm just going, without any training, and I'm going to just go start cutting up bodies, which is what live trading is. If you come in live trading, you don't have the education, you don't have the infrastructure around you, which is what I want to focus on, and thinking you're just going to come in and perform and make money right away, it's absurd. Most of these highly skilled professions takes many, many years to build the skill set. And it's not just someone going in a room and cutting up bodies. It's a structured education coming down from professionals where you're in the classroom and you're in the lab and then you're shadowing. And part of that, the problem is the ease of access into trading, where it's not that simple to get into the hospital, into the surgery room, but it's really easy. Anyone can open up a trading account, and it's hard to access legitimate training. And I know there is legitimate training out there because of the Turtle Traders experiment. This is the greatest trading story ever told. Richard Dennis turned $400 to $200 million over 19 years, verified. And he was the most, him and his business partner, William Eckhart, they were the most successful trading mentors ever, as their group of traders who had no trading experience. They trained them for 2 weeks. They came in and they were profitable. 100% average returns as a group for the next 5 years. That's what happens when you have the right structure to the training. So I'm going to contradict myself a little bit here and say it is possible. It is possible. But it depends a lot on who you learn from, right? Unfortunately, I was learning from the wrong people. I can see it now. I didn't know how to spot who was good or who was bad, or what was a good system, what wasn't a good system. And it caused me to add years to my trading journey. Now, all this said, I want to add to this discussion the idea of I'm coming in and thinking you're going to be a surgeon and make money right away. Well, the business of being a surgeon, what do you have around you? You have clerks, you have assistants, you have nurses, you've got the infrastructure of the insurance companies, you have the hospital, you have the city. Basically, you're part of an organization and you have a lot of help and support around you. And this is something I'm trying to let you guys know, is that it took me a while to figure this out as an outsider. But in Wall Street, it's like the surgeon, where the trader has a risk manager in the room with them. You're also in there with a team of traders with different specialists. You're having team meetings. You have some sort of a strategic manager. There's quants on the team, which is a mix between a trader and a developer. And there's fundamental analysts. And there's also salespeople who are going out, and whether they're selling a course or whether they're drumming up investment, or whether they're drumming up on Wall Street, it's basically the same thing. They're raising money, which is why people are like, why would anyone ever sell a winning trading system? Well, whether you're selling the system or adding someone else's capital, it works out to be about the same thing. Depending on your access, one is easier than the other. I don't know if you guys know how to wine and dine Wall Street bigwigs and get them to give you money. But for a lot of people, it's easier to go on YouTube or Facebook ads and sell a course. But anyways, this unrealistic idea of how quickly you can be profitable. And again, it is possible if you have the right education. But with the turtle traders, they were learning from the best in the world, and they weren't just learning discretion, they were learning a system, computer-backed system, and they were being managed, and they're all in a room together too, and the mentors are coming in and checking with them. So it's not like a solo trader who just goes on and starts placing trades and is making a lot of money. They had the infrastructure where it was possible to skip. Now, all that said, I think trading is less about a skill and more about understanding, right? People think like the skill of trading that you've been lied to if you think it's about more monitors, clicking faster, trading faster. No, it's about having a powerful system, and whether you built it or someone else built it really doesn't matter. The turtle traders were gifted a system that works. They didn't build it. They didn't have to build it. So this is what we do as well. Our system is based upon the turtle traders. It's based on what Richard Dennis and William Eckhart did. Their system is public. It's in The Complete Turtle Traders by Michael Covell. You can read that book. Their system is in there. We adapted it and coded it so that it could be back tested. It still works. It's really simple. We trade it. But I mean, it took me of like getting in the room. I had to read Market Wizards. I read every single interview. I read just searching for something that wasn't bullshit, and it took me forever to find basically the best and just adapt to what they're doing. But yeah, I mean, now I have infrastructure around me. I have 2 devs. I have a sales guy, and then we have a bunch of traders in the room too. So I'm building this digital trading firm and trying to screen out people who want to day trade or go off rails, or I'm a manager in there of like, look, why don't we just all follow this system that works? If you want to critique the back test, let's do that. But yeah, I mean, a lot of the misconception is that, it takes a long time to build this skill. And what I'm saying is a lot of the misconception is you need an organization and infrastructure around you. And it can take a long time to build that. The surgeons have that around them. It's tough because you're not going to make it as a solo trader, most likely. But almost every mentor out there is subpar. I'm not going to say a scam or a false guru. So how do you find the real ones? Well, I believe I'm one of the real ones, or at least our system is. I mean, I don't even need to. Again, you don't need skill. You need understanding why and how a system works, trust in that system, and you could get that sooner or later. It doesn't matter if you made it or not, right? But yeah, people fumbling in the dark, trying to figure things out on their own. Yeah, so this is one of the misconceptions I'm trying to correct, is that in 2025 you can't trade solo. It doesn't make sense. There's too much to do. because you want to specialize in specific assets, but also specialize in specific skills within those assets. Like we're talking about, someone needs to be focused on the development side. You need a quant. It could be you, it could be someone in your team. Someone should be focused on raising capital for the organization. It could be you, it could be someone on your team. Someone needs to be a big picture creative thinker and team manager. It could be you, it could be someone else, and some of these roles could be shared, but it's too much for one person to do. It's too many hats. For one person to do successfully when you're competing against genius teams on Wall Street, it's just not, it's not realistic at all. So let me know what y'all think. I'm just here to help. Buy my course or not. Actually, go get the book, The Complete Turtle Trader by Michael Covell. I make nothing from that. I'm just trying to help. I make nothing from that. I'm not affiliated, associated with it, but it can help you understand my philosophy, and it'll help you on your trading journey. So go check it out, okay? Appreciate y'all, much love, and look forward to talking to y'all soon. Peace.